Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to this webinar of MicroFocus. Today we're going to take a look at how to create product demonstration videos using the adoption readiness tool ART. My name is John Buteau, the MicroFocus product manager for ART based out of the Netherlands. So as a first step, we're going to take a look at the ART template to review the settings in there. If you have your own ART publishing template, you need to enable, of course, the video output and also configure this output in the right way. So let's take a quick look at that. Let's go to the ART product and let's open up our template here. So we're using the default MicroFocus 1600 by 900 template, in which all of this was enabled already. And we will quickly review the settings. So when you click on the publications tab, you can see that the video output has been enabled. If we click here on the left on the video settings, you can see that MP4 was enabled 30 frames per second with a custom video dimension, aspect ratio 16 by 9, and a resolution of 1280 by 720 is the resolution in which the videos will be produced. Perfect. All okay here. Let's close this down. Now we can start the capture engine. Let's select File, New, and type recording. This is the template. This is our location where we're going to store the files. And here we get a warning. It says that the current template simulation resolution is set to 1600 by 900 and my primary screen is currently 1280 by 720. Well, that's okay. It's a lower resolution in the same aspect ratio, so that will not give any issues. You can just click OK and continue. Yeah, in the process that we'll capture, it will be a very simple process. Well, we'll record a couple of steps from my desktop. Of course, the capture engine, you can capture Windows-based applications, browser-based applications, and Java-based applications, or any combination of that. There's the capture engine. So let's click here on record. So remember, if I move my mouse or anything like this, nothing will be recorded or captured. So on the moment I click on something or I use the keyboard, that's the moment where things will get captured. So let's do a single click here. Let's see if the capture engine detects that. Yeah, single click detected. Okay, let's launch this application with a double click. Yeah, so the double click is being captured. Let's wait for this program to open up. So let's close this down as a next step in our recording process, for which we'd like to generate a product demonstration video. Let's click in this text field. Let's type in the word John. Let's press enter. And then, for example, let's close this down. Yeah, see, that has all worked really well. All of our clicks are perfectly captured. Let's assume that this was the process I wanted to document and for which I would like to generate the product demonstration video. Let's click now here, stop. And now we have arrived in the editor where we can review the steps that were captured. So you can see here the different steps in the process. You can move these action nodes around if you like to do that. Just reviewing the steps are all here. So in case you would have forgotten a step, then you can always go back to the insert menu and select steps from recording to continue the recording and add additional steps into this process. For now, let's assume everything is okay. And if you would like to, for example, clarify some of the steps, you can include a note if you like to do that. So if you would like to produce a silent video without any voice narrations, you would probably include here and there a note to clarify some of these steps for the learners. Yeah, okay. Like this, for example. In case you would like to include your voice narration on this step or other steps, you need to right click the step, select edit step. Yeah, and then you select audio here. So you either can browse for an audio file or you generate your own one with art. Before you do that, you could also transcribe the text you would like to say. So I will write down here. So as a first step, you need to launch FileZilla. Yeah, once you're done with writing down what you would like to say, you can click here the record audio button to start recording your voice. Or you give this file to someone else who has a better voice and you will let him or her record this part. Or what I say, you can also have an external audio application that is generating your audio file as an MP3 file, then you browse to that file to include it. Let's record, and you can see it has detected my microphone. So the better quality your microphone is, the better quality your sound will be. I would also recommend you to sit in a silent room, so no additional noise will be included in your recording. As a first step, you need to launch FileZilla. So you can listen to yourself. Now that sounds pretty okay to me. So that's all okay. Let's click on OK. That's done. And you can see here an MP3 file has been generated and included for this step. So this is how you're going to continue for the other steps as well, where you would like to have a voice narration. The other thing you could do is, for example, we could hear, this is a step that wasn't really needed. Just a single click was just our test to see whether the capture engine was working properly. So this was actually the real first step in our process. So let's assume you would like to replace this step with an initial step to introduce your process. And you would like for that purpose to include a screenshot from a PowerPoint. So how are we going to do that to include the PowerPoint? Well, that's very simple. Let's first of all launch that PowerPoint and take that screenshot. So let's assume it is this thing that we created in PowerPoint and we would like to get this inside. Let's make a print screen. So I'm pressing the print screen on my keyboard. I took a screenshot from this PowerPoint slide and now I would like to replace that here. So to do so, you right click, go to edit step and change the screen by pasting it here. That's how easy as it goes, you see? So we selected, we right click the step and through the step properties, we went through the screen part, click paste, and you can replace there the existing screen. Of course, this action, that doesn't make any sense anymore. We're not really clicking on anything as part of the step-by-step process. So let's get rid of this. Just click delete on your keyboard and it's gone. So we now have an introduction step, a couple of steps for the process, and here a final step. So let's also replace this step where you can see my desktop with a more nicely looking screen. So I have here another PowerPoint that I can include, for example, this one. So let's bring this in presentation mode and let's take a screenshot from this as well. Pressing the print screen on my keyboard. So a screenshot was taken and I'm going to paste that screenshot into this step. So right click, edit step, select screen, click paste, and it's replaced. Excellent. So I think now we are ready with our process documentation, with our step-by-step process, and we are going to publish this. Select file, select publish, and you can see here the different flavors of output. that you could publish, but in our case, we would like to publish this, of course, as a video. Yeah, so we're going to take all of these other formats out, and we're going to replace this as a video, which we're going to store here in this folder. Click publish. There is our video. This has just been saved to our local file system, but this is just a publishing summary with a shortcut to that file. That was the first slide. And these are the steps in the process. Yeah, this was the last screenshot that we included. Oh, it looks all good to me. So we have arrived in step number 2, where we recorded our process step by step. We used the editor to enhance the steps by adding a couple of PowerPoint slides. We included a note, we included voice narrations, and then we published our video and other documentation and simulations were necessary. In our example, we just published the video. Then we're ready to go to step number 3 to combine this video with, for example, our company intro and outro video clips. And for that purpose, we're going to use the MP4 joiner program. So first of all, we're going to navigate to this output folder where our video has been saved. And we're going to go here, recording 1, video, MP4. And this is our MP4 video file that was generated. So let's copy this and let us copy that over here. Here I'm combining this with the other videos. I'm storing this in the same folder as the other videos. So let's rename this, for example, to Rec 1 video. So this is the video with the step-by-step process that Art has been generating. This is our Micro Focus intro clip, and this is the Micro Focus outro clip. And we're going to combine this together. So let's now launch that application, this MP4 joiner. And here we can include and select the videos. So we have arrived in the same folder. That's good. So we have the intro clip. We have the art video that was published. And we have the outro clip, this one. So we have 3. If they would have been in the wrong order, you could change them here and select them and change them here with the arrows. In the options, we need to select and make sure that this checkbox has been enabled. This will make sure that the existing audio in these clips will be copied over and be reused in the final results. Then we can click here the join button. And it's all been published under output.mp4 video file, and it's stored here locally on my C drive under art source video. Okay, our video has been generated. Let's close this screen. Let's navigate to this folder. And here you can see there is an output.mp4 video file. Let's double click this. Let's review the results. Starts with the intro clip. Then it continues with the slide that we included in the steps of our step-by-step process. that we documented with art. So that was the first part of the video. It then continues with the steps that we recorded. And it will then end with that screenshot generated with art. That's this one. And it continues with the outro clip with at the end the micro focus logo popping up. And that's this part. Yeah, great. That worked really well. We have been producing here a really good looking video, product demonstration video, including voice narration, including an intro clip and including an outro clip from your company, all combined into one great video that you can then, of course, insert into an art course if you like. Let's show you here where we have been. Yeah, so at step number 3, we have now been using MP4 joiner to combine the art published video with your company intro and outro video clips. As a next step, we can include your video and also simulations into an art course module. And that's also really easy. So if you take art, you can create a new file from the type course. Select course from the type, and you say here, for example, course 1. Yeah, it's all stored in the same folder again, where we also have the videos. And art is now asking for how would you like to format the first page of your course. So we usually take this one. It's a first page, it's an introduction page. Okay, let's do that. This is the first page and it can contain an image. So we could add here an image. Let's say, for example, this one. You can stretch the image a bit out if you like. Your title. And here some additional description. Like this. And then you can just right click here to include additional pages. So in this case, we're going to insert a video page. Let's give it a title. This is the video page, and here we can click this button to insert the video. So let's browse to the video. So it's C art source video, and this is our video that we have just been generating. Click on OK. And now we have inserted a video on this page. You can preview pages in a course by clicking the preview tab. Yeah, exactly. So that works really well. And include the simulation as a try me on another page. Let's right click, insert page. And we will insert here, let's scroll down a little bit, simulation half right. Let's call this the try me or the sim or simulation. Yeah, here of course you can put in a title. Here we can include an image. Let's take this one. Click on OK. To insert that image, here we can say something, click the try me for hands-on exercise, and here is where we're gonna link it to the simulation, to the recording file. So since we are storing the course file and the simulation file in the same folder, it makes things more easy. So click here and just click here local, and it will show you the local recordings that are available. And we're going to include that as the try me. Click insert. And it will then include the try me simulation inside this course. So then in the end, we will have both the video and the try me simulation in one course module. Great, and we can now preview that as well. And here is the button to click. Simulation is loading. There we go. The try me. Double click here, close there. Yeah, that all looks really cool. You can click through here. Of course, you have here the interface to click through simulation like this. That all looks really great. Perfect. And now we can publish the course. Let's click here, save. Let's click file, publish. We're going to publish the course in this location as HTML. So that way we can then review the published content and see if also the final content works fine. See, now it's okay. Let's click here, HTML, to open up this course in our browser. And there we are, it's the first page. Let's navigate to the next page. That's where we included our try me. Let's click here. Navigate, that works all fine, it behaves really good. It looks fine, great. And then the next page we have here this product demonstration video. Yeah. Today, we were looking at how to create a product demonstration video using the adoption readiness tool ART. We looked at the ART template, the ART publishing template. We looked at the settings, how to make sure to produce MP4 videos in 1280 by 720 pixels. We then recorded a small process. And then we looked at the editor to enhance the steps of the recording. We included a couple of PowerPoint slides. We added a note, we included voice narrations, and then we published the video and also the simulations. We used then the MP4 joiner program to combine our ART MP4 video file with our Microfocus company intro and outro video clips. And as the last step under 4, we then included the video and the simulations into an ART course module. Great. So in the next webinar, next month that's coming up, we're going to take a more detailed look on how to create an ART course module. So for now, thank you very much for joining this webinar. We'll see you at the next webinar. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.